What's going on, guys? My name is Guy Driscoll. I am the owner of Metal Parts Machine, and my machine shop is also inside of my garage. And our specialty is prototype machining, medium production, high production may be 100 to 200 to 300 pieces, but our niche is 1 piece, 2 piece, 3 piece, 5 piece prototype runs. So this is the very first machine I purchased inside of the garage shop. This is a Haas VM2. You can barely see it. The reason why I went with the VM2 versus like a VF2 is, like I said before, I'm a prototype shop, and high quality finishes are very important. And the VM2s have a little bit of a tighter ball screw, so you get a nice little finish. Went ahead and got the probing. I got any automatic coolant, automatic air, got the 4th axis, anything auto I could possibly get to keep for automation, because I'm a one-man shop and my ultimate goal is to not be here pretty much, and to make things as fast and to run things as easy and efficient as possible with not having to hire multiple people. So you can see here, like I said, I got the 4th axis, doing a setup. Like I said, this was my first machine for prototypes, and then as I got busier and busier and busier, I needed another machine for production. People were giving me production orders and I couldn't tie into here. So that's when I jumped on and I got another VM2. And this VM2 got all the bells and whistles again, all the probing, the 4th axis, everything you can do. It's even got the auto doors on it also. This was supposed to be a specifically production machine. And at the time when I got it, it was just me and my wife to run the parts, and we ended up having our first baby and then a second baby, and so we decided to, she's a full-time mom, and so we got Mrs. Swan here is our Doosan cobot. And the main reason I went with Doosan cobot versus other brands was one, they're a lot sexier than most of the other cobots. They have I do have children running around, and the Doosan has a very good human interaction where if you hit it, it's pretty sensitive and it'll stop. That's why I went with that. I also went with the VersaBuilt tooling, which is a really, to me, it's my secret weapon that I have. They did a very good job on developing 1-op, 2-op tooling. There's no need for custom grippers. I don't need to custom anything. It's a universal setup. I don't have to reteach any real points. Honestly, at the end of the day, with their software, other than like your standard machining practices, this probably adds 30 to 40 minutes tops. And then after that, you're full automation. So to me, this system was a no-brainer, because I can't be spending hours and hours and hours doing a setup for a job that I only have like 20 pieces. Like for example, this job right here is, I think, a 45-piece order, and so it's an additional 40 minutes of setup. I can't be spending 6-7 hours and making custom grippers. I'll go broke. So with that all being said, got this machine for production, and I maxed this machine out. And so I was like, okay, let's go to the next level. And the next level is, went ahead and got the Brother pallet changing machine, which is the Brother Speedio R450 X2. I just got this bad boy maybe 2-3 months ago, and so it's been a lot of work to kind of get it set up. But again, I went with the Doosan cobot, went with the whole VersaBuilt system for the interchangeability. I went with, this machine has it's called a dual pallet system, or a pallet changing system. So the idea is 0 spindle downtime. Machine's running on that end, cutting parts, and on this end, a human or a robot will be unloading, getting everything prepped and going. And as soon as a side is done, door shut, flips. I mean, I could get spindles off for 2 seconds. So the idea is to production, constant production. So earlier I touched on the reasons why I use the VersaBuilt system. There's a little bit of a backstory to that. VersaBuilt, typically, their system is made for UR cobots. They did not have a Doosan cobot in its arsenal just yet. This is kind of where I come into play. There's kind of two ways to, there's a story about me about it, and then it's also the people that I know me as a human being, I don't like to follow the crowd. So I love their system, but I just wasn't interested in something that somebody else already had. And so me, that's automatically, I like to try new things, right? And so my best friend works at Ellison Technologies, which sold me the cobot. And so I bought the cobot off him, made a phone call to VersaBuilt, connected the dots, and connected him with VersaBuilt, and they built a relationship together, and VersaBuilt built a full system for the Doosan cobot. And I was the test bed, I was the guy that put them together, and as of now, I'm the only one that has this system because I'm still in test mode, and that goes back to kind of who I am. I don't like, maybe it's a competitive edge that I think I have now, is I have this system where no one else does, so maybe that makes me a little bit of an advantage of another human being. And I also like to be the first to, I just like to try new things. I like to get weird, and I like to just experiment, and the norm is just, I just don't like the normal, and it's kind of how that relationship kind of built together, and so far it's been working out great. They have a little partnership going on, and it's going good. So the VersaBuilt system, it's all based off of a system they call, it's called the VSC, and this is the brain. This is the brain of the entire system, and this is what all the vices, all the solenoids in the robot, everything connects it all through here, and it's all wireless also. So you can log in from your phone, you can log in via your computer, and you can get real-time data of what's actually moving, like the parts, is how many parts have done, what's left, and et cetera, And so what happens is the VSC will send a signal to the vices, open and close for the vices, in prepare for the robot. It also has signals for the auto doors to make sure the doors are open. It's got a bunch of safety stuff in case you have a power outage. If let's say you're saw cutting a part and the part's too shallow, the robot actually misses and goes in. The vices have a sensor and it'll alarm out. They're very good at safety, and not only safety, but also if it's unattended machining. So if there wasn't a part in there and the machine was going crazy for some reason, there's no human here to stop it. So they have a lot of sensors in place to give you that warm and cozy feeling to leave, and nothing dramatic is going to happen. Worst case scenario, the machine stops and you're out a machine for a couple hours, and you come back and fix it. So I mentioned before that my machine shop is in my house, and so with that being said, I also have a family that's always within 6 feet from me, and I have, which is good and also bad. I can be fed and take care of kids, but I also can hear them crying or have to run into for an issue. But here they are. This is my oldest little guy. Give him a thumbs up. This is my princess Riley May. She is 2. Thumbs up. Yeah. And this is the queen bee, my wife Stephanie, and thumbs up. And all 4 of us are Metal Parts Machine.
Hey everybody, Brent Donaldson with Modern Machine Shop here, and if you just watched that video and you're thinking, boy, I'd like my shop to be featured in the View from My Shop series, then just send us an email at shopvideo@mmsonline.com and tell us what sets your shop apart.